brown in because I got fat cheeks. All right, now you can swirl on the edges of your head, the temple area, just to kind of even it out. What does this do? This just brings the color in. And kind of bring it in a little more to even that out because it's so brown toned. Under the nose, end of the nose, blowing out. There. And always go back, then right under the end of the chin like that. Now for me, I also go right in the middle and down because I got a little fatty pouch right there. All this does is create shadows, and you want the shadows. I also do want a shadow here. Very carefully go down and back and down. You don't want a brown line, so definitely make sure you make a line, but blend it down. On this jowl, either side, over that, and back, and over that, and down. There. I want to make sure I've blended that down enough that it's not so obvious. Okay, we're not finished, because right now is an orangey brown tint, which, especially if you have a tan, really kind of completes the look. But that's as far as I want to go with that. Then I'm going to use a more pink toned blush. A really good one is in this Sigma Blush Cheek Palette. I'm going to be using Pinkin, this one right here. And now I'm going to use the middle part of the brush. Like kind of dabbing it straight in the middle. And I'm going to come down right here, all the way to the middle. And I may even dust a little across here to look like a little bit of a sunburn. And now I'm going to round that out, the apple of the cheek. You can do forward or backward spins. I don't think it makes that much difference. All that does is kind of get a little bit more of an actual blush look, like you're blushing. And maybe a little bit like you got a little bit of sunburn when you got that bronze. Don't ever get sun on your face. Not any sun on your face. Completely block your face. You can use makeup to give yourself a totally tan and sunburned look. I'm going to even show you. Let's just say I want a little bit of a sunburn look. I'm going to now use the top end of this and go right on the bridge of my nose. Look how it looks like, oh, she got some sun. And right on down the bridge across, right where the sun would hit. All the way into this inner cheek, if you want a sunburned look. And then see where these two little white places are that we made highlight? We're not going to do that anymore. We're going to put it right there and up. Because that's where the sun would hit you if you got sunburn. And definitely on the ball of your chin. It also makes you look thinner. Oh, I didn't do my round out here. And up. I'm going to add a little red to this brown. And now look like I've been out in the sun. Okay, for a highlighter, I'm going to use the very tip end. This is where you don't have to change brushes if you have an angled brush. You can use the butt end of it, the short end, for the bronzer, in the middle for your blush, and that very tip end, it will be more flimsy because it's longer. See that? That's what you can use for your highlighter. I don't think this is highlighter. I think it's just a lighter color. It is. I'm so glad I looked at that. It's not highlighter. Okay, so I'm going to close this and get actual highlighter out, which we know we have from my KKW collection, Glitz and Glam. This is quite a highlighter. And so I can either do this. I do have a brush that's a little lighter weight that I can use for highlighting. Or let's say you don't. Or a dual fiber brush is also good for that because it barely flicks out. But if you didn't have any of that and you just want to use your angled brush, just use just the tip end of it where it's really flimsy. Okay, and you're going to do the very tip of your nose. The bone right there, not straight down it, just right there. The Cupid's bow all the way under your nose. Like that. Okay. The top of your ball of your chin, right where light hits, right there. Now you can go ahead and add back to either side of your brow. Don't do it in the center right there, just either side, these little bumps right there, where the bone's prominent right there.